Oh, nice. So what does it say? You get everything and everyone else. Yeah, it's just kind of in the general fund at that point. Yeah. Nice. Oh, starting? I've been there for a year. I've been there for a year. You think I don't hate that place already? What is it? Dave, it's Dave. Dave, you can get back to work. This is some 4D chess going on. It's the I know who I am. Yeah, he's definitely messing with you. That's the corporate version of there's a toy at the bottom of the lube, or a tool at the bottom of the lube bucket, or fill this bag with the exhaust and take it to the boss. And always get a butt for. It tells you where you are on the totem pole. Let me get you to the sales department. Thank you for calling. This is David. How may I help you? Customer service Dave over here. we have we have our work phone that the reps call in, and anytime I'm slated to answer, which is not often, great, which is awesome. But I will answer like L.A. Night. Yeah, just pick up the phone. Yeah. Pre-construction meeting. That sounds like some bullshit. Like, yeah, you should have read. I know how that feels. And like, Dave, you have a meeting with HR on next week. Yeah, if you get hired and you're a known associate of the Crouches, like you basic you get a kind of a at least one get out of jail free card. Like now, Dave, this is we're not supposed to talk like that now. We're in corporate America. No, we're great. God damn it, Doug. Exactly. Exactly, Mike. I see your true colors. In 6 months, you'll be full blown Asian Dave. Next time they do, you should just be like, "That's racist." Ah. But did he make you? Did he make you white people tacos, or did he make you like proper street tacos? Ah, shit. Beans and toast. Beans and toast. Put it on the plate for me. That's a 2 day. That turkey sandwich, the mayonnaise is gonna settle in, and it's gonna be real good. I mean, yeah, like, yeah, dude. Jen made a turkey yesterday because you can get turkeys right now. Like we got it like a couple months ago and just stuck it in the freezer. You can get a turkey for like $9 or like absurdly low price right now, and like come home, you can just get turkey whenever you want. Yeah, and so we did because it was cheap. And dude, she made the best fucking turkey. It was so fucking good. And like in the middle of May, having a turkey dinner, it was awesome. Like need to do it more. Mm. Yeah. Oh no, dude. Would you like to try our new sausage? Of course I would. Y- Yeah, but you're the only one in administration. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, he speaks Spanish. Typically, yeah. I say más que hablo. Today's homework: pick a Bad Bunny song and translate it. I don't know if you should do that in high school. Definitely not in Dave's Creek. Get over here and have sex with Charlie Murphy. You know what? I'm jumping. I'm jumping the gun here. All right, man. Are you ready for? Are you ready for a good ass show? Titi me pregunto de mi novia. Mucha novia de una mañana otra. Cool. All right, here we are. We're back again. It's another edition. It's another episode of my show, and you might recognize him from wearing a white hat, standing near some sort of construction. Is Dave? Dave, guy in a white hat, Deaton. Did you did you say yes? Ah. And then in a week he's gonna be like, so why aren't you going to that ribbon cutting? In a week he's gonna come back like, why didn't you go to Georgia? Ribbon cutting. Grab the ribbon and use it for TP. Great intro, Dave. Wow. The navigator regulator. Booyah. I got it, Dave. It wasn't making me laugh, but I got it. Will Will and Grace references. Damn right. That's what she said. You always left me satisfied and smiling. It's me, one take Jake, back in the saddle again, and also no longer suspended as a driver in either Oregon or Washington. How about that? Hey, raise your hand if you knew I was suspended prior to this week. You'll and while the man stands tough, notice that this man did not put his hands up. Oregon DMV had me gassed up. All right, so remember way back in 2024 when I got pulled over on the way to tailgating and I got a ticket for running a stop sign in Harrisburg? Well, no, I didn't say that actually. Um, but yeah, so that I may have. Who knows? Oh, in any event, yeah, I was. Was I drunk? Was I drunk? Was I drunk? Possibly. Fair enough. In any event, I went down and like back in April of last year, I went and took care of it. Like because they're like, we're gonna suspend your license. I'm like, the fuck you are. And so I went down there and got it all done. They suspended it anyway. And so I drove back home to Washington as I do. And I was like, all right, well that takes care of that. Back to my regular everyday life now. Except No one told me I needed to pay a reinstatement fee with the state of Oregon to get my license back. No one told me that any of that shit. So fast forward to last week when I need to go in and get my real ID because I'm flying to Salt Lake City next weekend. And yeah, and the lady's like, "Hey, did you know that your license is suspended?" I'm like, "Good one." She's like, "No, it actually is." I was like, "Why?" And she tells me it's related to this. I'm like, "Okay, well, let me figure it out." So I call Harrisburg Courthouse, and the court clerk was off work that day, so the entire city was shut down. Um, so she finally, like, I finally get in contact with her like later the next week, and she's like, "Yeah, we released it all to the state of Oregon." So I call the state of Oregon, and I'm like, "Hey, what's going on with this?" Like, "Oh yeah, you have to pay us $85 reinstatement fee." I'm like, "Okay, fine, whatever." And like, well, you also need to know your driver's license number from when you were an Oregon licensed driver. I was like, "You mean my driver's license number from a decade ago?" And she's like, "Yeah." I said, "Do you have it in front of you?" She says, "Yes." I say, "Is it this number?" "I can't tell you that." Okay. So I go back in. Fortunately, like I do recall what my Oregon driver's license number is. Um, so I punch it in and I pay it. And so cool, I'm good to go, right? Let's go get our real ID. I show up at the DMV, and the same lady, I get the same lady, and she's like, "Hey, you're still suspended." I'm like, "How? Like how?" And she said, "Well, we didn't get a clearance letter from the state of Oregon." And so I call the state of Oregon, and I get what amounts to like the Wicked Witch of the West on the phone. And I'm like, "Hey, I need this clearance letter. I'm trying to get my real ID." She's like, "Okay, we'll send it. We'll send it to Washington when we get around to it." Basically, it could take between 7 and 10 business days. Like, I'm here now. Like, I'm trying to do this now. Like, I have the woman from the DOL here now, and she's like, "Okay." And so she's like, "If we just fax stuff to Olympia, we would be doing that all day long." I was like, "So hire somebody to do that." Like, I don't understand what the problem is here. Like, so you're saying that your day would be full of working, and that's a problem? I mean, can relate, but like, like government work exactly. Like, and so the lady from the Washington DOL, literally, like, she comes outside to take the phone from me and talk to the lady from the Oregon DMV, and gets off the phone with her, hands it back to me. She's like, "God, that lady was a bitch." I was like, "Okay, it's not just me." So yeah, finally, they told me, "Yeah, we'll send it when we send it." And this woman at the DOL was like, "We're gonna get this taken care of. I'm gonna check on this every day, and I'm gonna call you as soon as it comes through." I was like, "Okay, lady, sure, right? Like that'll actually ever happen." She called me today. She's like, "Hey, I just checked my email. You're good to go. Everything's clear. Come down to the DOL. Come to my window. I'll push you right through. You don't need an appointment. Just get in here." Yeah, so like, yeah, I walk in, and right about that time she was wrapping up with another person, and I just slid right in there and got it all done. But an enormous pain in the ass, and and it's still and I still probably am going to have to pay the money to do the clear check at TSA, because all I have is a piece of paper that says I have a real ID and an ID with a hole in it. I'm gonna go hang out with my dad at Fort Buenaventura. Um, well, it's we're doing some mountain man. We're doing some mountain man shit. Mountain man shit. We're gonna. Oh, well, I mean, you should see. Like, check this out. Like I got the full Hogan going on right now. No, I'm not. I'm not intentionally. I'm not intentionally wearing my hair long. I just haven't cut it because I'm lazy and been battling depression. So you had a weird. That's really weird. It could be as long as mine. You got sweaty Dave hair. Yeah, I'm in my Revenant era right now. It's over there. It'd be Los Osos Hermanos, the Bear Brothers. What is it? What is it we're talking about? Never heard of it. Oh, no. Well, like what type of liquor is it? You've said its name like four. Oh, I didn't hear you say vodka. Well, I didn't hear it because I kept asking. Code name for what? No, no. I'm already Snake with no hat. Yeah, but no, not other. The different kind of. No, the no. He said dengue very good. Oh yeah. Yeah. Tell us about it. All right. Mm-hmm. With children. So what they both got? They both got divorced. And you do like the whole Brady Bunch thing where you got one of them's got all right, keep going or else I'm gonna keep trying to write this movie. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, both dads are like, guys, why don't we just get along? Like you just don't understand. And yeah, it leads to all the wear tuxedos to job interviews. That would be that would be weird. Kind of reminds me, kind of reminds me of Daddy's Home too, where they finally decide that oh we can coexist, and here comes an even bigger stepdad. Yeah, he is with Mac. Well, that's not necessarily stepsisters. There you go. Who are you gonna get to do it? And then you get like Millie Bobby Brown and Zendaya. Stepsisters. I don't know. Sure. I don't know. I don't know shit about actors. I'm surprised I could name two. I'm 27. We're se- that math is adding up all right in my head. That's wild. Man, 30 years ago there was a bombing in Atlanta. Crazy. Very good, and 76 was 50 years ago. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be 39 in less than a month. Yeah, you gotta change your all your Facebook groups from 30s and single to 40s and single. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. It felt like the Crunch Wrap Supreme. It's good to go. I watched a movie the other day. It was called Send Help. Have you heard about this? Have you read about this? It's some good shit. Like how first of all, how dare you? Second of all, I'm now watching. My only contention with the movie is that it was labeled as a comedy, horror slash or whatever slash comedy, and I was like, there was not very much humor in this movie. Like there were a couple of funny scenes, like, things that happened that were funny, but I wouldn't call it a comedy. Right? It was just like a survival movie. That whoremonger Dave is. Now you misheard me. It was the the castration scene. I was watching it and I was sitting there. I was like, they're not gonna do that. Are they gonna do that? Nah, they're not gonna. Oh shit, they're doing it. Oh, and I'm not gonna spoil it for Dave, but yeah, that's a pretty wild scene. That dude was like, well, like the Punisher. Oh, I'm Dave. I have to wake up early. It's good. All right, now I gotta watch. Well, there was a pretty significant Punisher Spider-Man crossover, if I remember correctly. Nice. Is it Mysterio? Oh, I like Mysterio. What? Oh, I don't even know who Baba Ganoush is. Well, who the hell has Ma Ganucci ever beat? Here comes Dave. Hey, everybody, it's me, Dave Deaton. Just putting on my headphones here. Yeah, just, how's it going? Apparently, everyone gets around and eats Baba Ganoush. No fucking ziti now? Oh! Fuck you, Santa. Oh! Yes. Uh-uh. What? I, I would hope so. Heart? Yeah, I watched the highlights. I did not invest like 6 hours of my day. Yeah, he went in. He's yeah. Parati, parati. Yeah, and Tony Hinchcliffe got roasted pretty well. I fucking hate that guy. Making fun of people. Yeah. No, it's like when I've watched him try to be a comedian, I think he absolutely sucks. But like his ability to come up with a joke real and make fun of you real fast, yeah, he's good at that. But like as far as telling jokes, no, he's awful. Yeah, Matt Rife is terrible. Did you see the video of the one? Um, he was just this fat dude who was trying to do comedy, and like there was a woman in the front in the audience who just wasn't laughing at his shit, and he's like, "Oh, did I trigger you? Are you super triggered right now? I didn't know I would trigger you." And she's just like, he's like, "Man, look at how mad she is right now." And the whole time she's just like, tell some jokes, man. Like, just Yes. Jimmy Carr. Jimmy Carr's crowd work. I mean, he's one of the best at crowd work. Him, Steve Hofstetter is probably the best American at crowd work. But overall, I think Jimmy Carr is the best. I mean, half of his show is crowd work at this point. Yeah, the suit helps. What? All right, Lord of the Rings, but it's set in Boston. Ah, that's Sauron. Sauron. Sor. Sor. Or got the. We got to take this iron urn through the ancient land of Baltimore. Urn. Oh, it's an automatic. Like I know Robin's seen it. I know I've seen it. But if it pops up on either one of our timelines, I expect it to be sent. Do we sound? Do we sound like this? What? And I love how they say it, and everyone can just understand. Like, yeah, that's what it says, right? That's what it says. Hey, I was down there in Georgia. That's less exciting. Fair go. They don't have they don't have what is the name of that establishment with the wings down in Magic City. They don't have a Magic City in North Dakota. Whoop whoop. Let me slide by you there. Oh, you gotta watch out. All right, Dave. You need just every once in a while. You just need to hit him with the phrase core competencies. Just say that we really need to focus on our core competencies, and that will lead to increase in revenue. You'll be. Why'd you get mad? Well, it sounds like you'll be at the Bandalorian. Gosh darn it! Shoot. You could be like that episode of Full House where they go to the wrestling show and the birthday party at the same time. Come and knock on my door. I'll be waiting for you. Okay, I mean that's including like previews and shit, right? I I saw I saw a preview for the Mandalorian and whatever it's called, and I have concerns. I already have concerns. that they showed us the ending in the trailer. Well, there's going to be a Messiah like sacrifice from the Mandalorian, I expect. And in the trailer, there's a scene where he's like holding on to the ship and everything's exploding around him, but you don't really notice it that that's what's happening because it's a trailer and stuff's going boom, 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 boom. But I saw it once and my brain broke it down into several tiny features, which is why I can't watch trailers. Oh, okay. That could be. That could be how it happens. But you see, this spiral that has already happened in my mind is now I've written an alternate movie in my head. Like I can't, and then when I go see the movie, I'm going to expect my alternate experience that I've created, and it's not going to be that. I'm going to be disappointed, and I'm going to blame the trailer. I, this is why I don't watch trailers. I know this behavior exists, so I avoid it. I was just sitting here watching fucking hockey, and here comes the trailer. Did not ask for this. Just wanted to watch Colorado play some fucking puck. There's so much to ask for. Fuck Carolina. Eat shit, Pitt. No, like I don't want Carolina to win. I don't want Tom Dundon to be successful at anything. He can't be successful. Get out of town, you cheapskate billionaire. Fuck. Probably Philadelphia. We'll fly it in on a G5 airplane. Playa. Just imagine, imagine Les Nessman buying a sports team. I'm gonna own the Balmer. Is he no longer who owns them now? Yeah, that's Ballmer. Steve Ballmer. Because I talk about the Ballmer curve at work, trying to talk my boss into letting me get drunk at work. I also mentioned I said, there's a scientific study that Steve Ballmer worked on that he found out that people actually work better after having 2 beers but then they quickly fall off the cliff at 3 beers. I said, so what that tells me is that's true for weed too. So you should let me go roast a bone and come back, and I promise you I'll be in a better mood. And I will not care about all these little things anymore. I'll just be calm over here. That's a fucking good song. That they use that on one of the Matrixes, did they not? Like on the outro for the what's that cat doing? Matrixes. The Matrix. The silly rabbit Matrixes are for kids. Calm like a bomb. Georgiana. No. kind of don't care. like, like you retired, John. Like it's over. Go home. Hey, Dave. If anyone ever asks you for like your employee number or anything, like they want to complain and report you, just tell them just tell them that your employee number is 281-330-8004. And when they ask you your name, tell them your name is Mike. Does he? Like, what happens if you call it? You call it. I'm playing in the office. 281-330-8004. Didn't Tommy Two Tone have to buy all the 867-5309s? I think it sounds like an urban legend, but I think I've heard that Tommy Two Tone had to buy them all. Damn it, Jenny, who can I turn to? Yeah, 5309. See, so now Oregon has it. It all started with 503 way back in the day, and then they added the 541 for everything not Portland, and then they ran out of 503 numbers for Portland and added 971, and then they ran out of numbers. Yeah, 458 because they ran out of numbers in Eugene. And I've only ever met one person with a 458 number. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. But yeah. It's like because I remember I was working for AT&T and they're like, this new prefix is coming out. I'm like, how exciting for everybody. And then nobody ever has it. And then up here is primarily 206. Everything's 206, and then 425, and then is up here, and then 360. 360 is like everything outside of. Yeah, and then 253 is like southern King County, the hillbillies. Yeah, booyaka booyakaka. Yep, that's San Diego. I know that much. Booyaka. Every time Dave calls somebody, they pick up the phone. It's like booyaka booyaka. It's Dave. Booyaka. Don't worry about it. Like, like what I just said was awesome, and you'll never understand. It's like now you see Lois. The guys would have thought that was hilarious. Breaking Bad. A kid. Not Malcolm in the Middle. Just the middle. Booyaka booyaka. What was it? What was it on? I don't remember it at all. Ah. Oh, I remember that block now. It's Modern Family followed by The Middle this Sunday on FOMO Fox. Yeah, like I found the Going Dutch show entertaining with Dennis Leary. It's all right, but I can't watch it with my dad because he uses it as an opportunity to talk about Big Keg's breath, and like I just can't take him seriously. Like, well, you know, all this stuff actually was happening in the military before Pete Hegseth got here. I'm like, okay, Dad, whatever. Like, can we just laugh at Dennis Leary being old and out of touch? Like, that's the whole joke. He's not. Yeah, he's just old and out of touch. It's this whole character arc. Like, let's just enjoy it because we know that's what it is. Like, what do you mean the new army has health care? We didn't have health care back in the old army. That's crazy. What do you mean people eat food? We didn't eat food back in the day. We ate dirt that we poured water on and called it pancakes. I mean, it's a funny show. Like I enjoy it. Like it has enough moments where I go that it continues on. And I was surprised it's a Fox show that got a second season. Right. Well, even Simpsons, even Family Guy's been canceled a couple times. That's how it ended up on Adult Swim. Yeah, Fox. I think Fox canceled Family Guy twice, actually. Like, you know what? That's enough. Ah, shit. What are we gonna put on that block though? Christopher Christopher Titus isn't available. Ti- oh shit. There's new Amdad episodes I haven't seen yet. It's kind of like The Simpsons. It just happens and nobody really notices. Yeah, and American Dad's up to 20. Yeah, dude. I 50. Yeah, we're behind, but we're watching. And next episode is a one where Luke Bryan or whoever, Zach Brown, whoever the fuck, some fucking country fuck, apparently goes spearfishing and catches a fish, but the fish is actually like anchored to the seafloor, and he doesn't actually catch the fish. Someone else caught the fish, and it made it look like he caught the fish. And for two, maybe three episodes now, we've heard about the Billie Eilish boomerang idol. And every time they mention the Billie Eilish boomerang idol, they have to mention the Billie Eilish boomerang idol. I have the Billie Eilish boomerang idol, and if I give the Billie Eilish boomerang idol to Sandra, and Sandra like gets voted out while she has the Billie Eilish boomerang idol, then the Billie Eilish boomerang idol comes back to me. Isn't that amazing? Thank you, Billie Eilish. This is how the show is going. Like legit, like this is dialogue in the show. What are you doing with that Billie Eilish boomerang idol? Oh, the Billie Eilish boomerang idol. So they'd go like solid snake method on top of it. Yeah, it's something, all right. I don't like old people. Maybe like I know that like Nolan likes The Masked Singer, and that's about it. It's still happening, by the way. Right. And it was also back during COVID, so it was like, hey, something interesting is on TV. Well, that's cool. Like America's Got Talent is basically just the new version of the Gong Show, which always has a place. Yeah, like, but yeah, like you said, it's when certain celebrities leave their shows, like in the sense of Simon Cowell leaving American Idol. Like, I don't think he really realized that the bread was buttered on both sides, because he was like, "Oh, well, fuck you, fuck American Idol. I'll just go do my own thing now." And then he tried, and it did not work. Oh, is he on that now? I didn't see. I don't. I've never watched it. Because I remember he tried the like the X Factor show or something like that, and that went no. Oh, is it? See, this is how much I watch regular television. I don't know. I don't watch American TV, let alone British. The only X I'm watching is Triple X starring Vin Diesel. The first one's pretty decent, actually. Like I liked Chronicles of Riddick better than I like Pitch Black. I'll say that much. Or no, the other way around. I like Pitch Black more than I like Chronicles of Riddick because Pitch Black was first. I barely remember anything about Riddick. It was kind of like when they did the Scorpion King, and you're like, yeah, it's from the same universe, and the characters are cool from the last one, but this movie sucks. Yeah, but for the time, like you, I. Although I will say, even then, when we watched it and he came out, we're like, that looks shitty because like the CGI in the rest of that movie is awesome. Right. Yeah, like when the wall of water with the face in it, like that's super cool. Mm-hmm. It, he's realizing it as he's saying it. You're welcome. Well, he you can't ruin a franchise you've built. Like he was there from the ground floor. It's not like he made the he got on the cast and everything went downhill. I haven't watched a Fast and Furious movie since the fourth one. That one, whatever one Tokyo Drift was, that was the last one I saw. And one, oh yeah, a quarterback, huh? Uh, I have started Rooster. Pretty good. I've watched an episode of Rooster, so I'm in. I'm in. All right. We are progress. Well, I have work tomorrow, so I'm definitely going to watch at least 2 episodes. Lame. Yeah, like you have shit to do. All I do is like make sure people's surgeries go off well. I don't actually have to pay attention. I'm not doing the surgery. I just make sure the drill bits are in there. Like I've had a few. Hey, drill bits. Uh, no, it's kind of funny because we're your guy. There have been several times where like my boss will come over and my phone is just actively playing TikTok, or like I'm just doing something, and like I'll have the decency to close it when he comes over, but sometimes I forget, and I just like wonder like what is this guy thinking? He comes over and I'm just watching a movie at work while I'm doing this fucking job. Yeah, that's fair. This is the oil required to lubricate this machine. Please let me do this. Otherwise, nothing's getting done. And yeah, that's not a threat. Yes, that's not a threat. That is an acknowledgement of my limitations. Like either let me watch TV or let me get stoned so I can do this job. If I could have my Xbox at work, your choice. If I could play college football 26 between trays, I would, and I would still be ahead of everybody. Good, cause I'm fucking done with 26. Like I had a moment. I think it was a couple weeks ago. I was just like, you know what, fuck this. Like I realized I wasn't even really playing football anymore. I was just recruiting. And then I would like get the team out on the field, and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, these guys are awesome. Okay, well I don't really need to play because they're perfect. So we're gonna recruit the next class and see how awesome. Oh, these guys are awesome. Oh, look at this transfer. He's cool. All right, all right. He won. All right, next. I play on Heisman. When I want to win and have fun, I play on All American. Stimulate, huh? Right, it'll happen. Dude, that game loves Louisville and Duke for no reason whatsoever. Like Louisville and Duke are always competitive. They're always in the playoff, and then you're like, oh man, okay, gotta play Duke, and then you get there, they're like an 81 overall. Like, okay, yeah, basically. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm gonna convert. Like, get loud. I'm converting. Like, it doesn't affect me. That's true. No, don't leave anything. Leave nothing to chance. No, every rivalry game gets played, or I at least play it until I'm up by 3 touchdowns, and then I move on. Then it's Super Sim, and I watch closely. Yeah, because And for some reason, Super Sim is awful. You'll be up like 28-3, and then you win 31-28 to 34-31. Like, oh, and my running back. Nope. You're not. I do want to do. I really want to do the dreadnought offense on 27. Just take Navy, triple option, make your wide receivers tight ends, make your tight ends tackles, and then just build a monstrosity of a line to run behind. Quarterbacks always fumble too much. Yeah. Or the computer just knows. Is just like, oh, you're running a triple option, and we definitely bid on the fake, but we're not gonna reward you for it. And it's 17 yards behind, and then your guy picks it up and runs another 8 yards backwards. What defense? Okay. Ew. Mm-hmm. It's a fucking Arizona formation. The 4-3. Yeah, it's standard double mode. Weird. Mm-hmm. I just run a 4-2-5. That's me. Oh, defensive Dave. Good because you're going. Well, no, these people, they could have been anywhere they are in the world, and we we appreciate that they're here with us. Good because they're going. You can catch. I hope so too. But for this episode, this edition of my show, good night, universe. Good X. I did a Road to Glory where I'm a linebacker, and that's kind of fun. But like, I because why am I losing coach trust when I stuff the guy for a 1 yard gain? It's a short gain. Touch, yeah. Oh, he threw it 70 yards down the field. I was on a run blitz. All right, boys. But I was. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Ain't worried about it. Arrivederci.